Hey guys, it's been a little while, so I'm sure you probably want an update in terms of where we're at and what we're doing. I think we released the last episode 2 weeks ago, or maybe even 3 weeks ago, and I'll have an explanation for that. Obviously you'll see it throughout this video, but there's something more important to show you. Let's just say there's something cooler to show you very quickly before you get an idea in terms of where we've been and what we've been doing over the last 3 weeks to a month. So with no further ado, I think that's how you say it, I made a submission to Ace and I received it today. Now you might be wondering, what submission did he do? He hasn't done a video on submitting or things like that, but today is the day that changes. So a bit of background, a bit of context. As you know, we started this channel back in August and we've documented it ever since. And I know we haven't uploaded in a little while, but we haven't stopped documenting that. And we done our first submissions. Prior to us doing our first ever submissions, I fancied a D-Gen. And that D-Gen fell on the day of Phantasmal Flames coming out. Now, if you watched the last episode, the Japan trip and the UK card show trips, you would have known that we wanted a grail, which was the Mega Charizard SIR in Japanese. And when Phantasmal came out in the UK, we bought stock for our streams, and then I also bought one for myself to D-Gen. This was when I waited at Smith's for like 3 hours with Liam, so that's kind of crazy, but it was all worth it in the end, baby. Because take a look at what happened in this clip here. Alright, let's go, baby. Right here. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Oh, Mega Charizard EX. That's a cool one. Not the one we want. That's a cool one. This is £800! This is £800! Oh! Oh! No! 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 No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! No way! Bro, Los pulled it! Los pulled it, bro! Los pulled it! Los pulled it! Come on! Come on, Los! Come on! Yeah, absolutely crazy. We pulled the Mega Charizard SIR from one booster bundle, 6 packs, and I didn't even open the pack, bro. Every single time I D-Gen Pokemon packs for myself, I give some to my missus to open because she's got better pack luck than me. But I don't give her a lot. I give her that one pack. She flipping got it, bro. She flipping got it. What we done from there was I was already going to do a submission with Philly, with Ace, for the cards that we wanted to grade. And that gave me a perfect opportunity to add another card on, and we sent the Charizard. And that's exactly what I've got here today. I know I said without further ado already, but let's get this bad boy open up. I didn't look at the grades. This is the first time I'm seeing this grade, so let's see if it paid off. Okay. Ladies and germs, don't know how people do this without revealing. Okay, look at that, man. Look at that, bro. Honestly, I know Ace gets mixed reviews, but if you're UK based, you want to support a UK business, there's a lot of controversy happening with PSA and things like that. Like, you've just got to go Ace, man. The labels are nice, easy, quick, so I can't complain, but that's a banger, man. And I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous. Right. Should we just go? Boom! Crazy! 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 Baby! 10, bro! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ace 10 Mega Charizard XEXSIR Phantasmal Flames. I don't know what to say. That's the maddest card I've had in forever. I mean, ever. But that is absurd, bro. Look at it. Yeah, so that was an unbelievable first return. That card now holds a lot of sentimental value in terms of that being the first card that I sent out to grading, getting a 10, and then arguably that's what the biggest chase of the whole entire year, so can't complain. Now back to the episode. As I mentioned, that was not the only submission that we sent out. I just happened to have packed that at the same time that we are sending off cards off to grading, and the cards that we sent out was, I don't know if it was covered on the last episode, if those were the same cards that we sent out, but I believe we sent out a Groudon from the XY era, Espeon from Terrestrial Festival, Latias from V-Star Universe, Darkrai from V-Star Universe, and the Mew and the Mewtwo. That was definitely in the last video. And I believe we have the grades for those now. We haven't seen it yet. Again, we don't like spoiling it, so we wait till we get it. I'm sure there'll be another video once we get the grades for that and we receive the slabs. But besides all the craziness happening, packing the Charizard SIR, getting our cards first sent off to grading, as I mentioned, even though it's been a little while since our uploads, we haven't stopped. And what we've been focusing on is visiting more card shows. And since the Newcastle one that I visited, and since Phil was in Japan, we've been to 2. The first one being Leeds card show, and the second one being Newcastle card show again, but it was Card Mania this time around. It wasn't like properly Newcastle card show. So yeah, hope you enjoy the POV, and I shall see you in a bit. What a freezing.
This is a good angle.
Yo. So, where are we, Philly?
We're at the Leeds card show today. It looks pretty big inside. We've been waiting in queue now for I think half an hour, so it seems pretty busy. But yeah.
Yeah, the line is long, but got where is it? There it is. There it is. We'll see what we're getting. What's our objective today, Philly?
So the objective today is we're gonna see what we can trade up with our raw cards now. We've got a few slabs that we're looking to trade. I'm looking for some One Piece as well for my PC, and I'm looking to get some sealed as well. But we'll see what they got here.
Let's see, baby. Let's see. Oh shoot! It's the boys. Oh, it's my side chick.
Oh my god.
What are you saying? What's this?
Yeah,
Grail Guards.
Slabs.
Yeah, man.
It's packed.
It is so packed.
Can he tighten this spot like?
Here's a spot. That's a madness, that one.
750 though.
750.
Yeah, that Slowpoke inside, that is so cool.
This is where it gets overwhelming.
Which is the best one? Oh, Sleepy Mew. I want the Sleepy Mew. But you can get it a lot cheaper on eBay.
Big boy card right there.
Yeah, huge. Grey felt hat Pikachu as well. And those are like the little ponchos.
Yeah,
the
the
ponchos.
Sylveon too.
Still crazy though. I've got that, just not graded. What a card.
What a jump from a 10, huh?
Telling you.
That's Steelers is sick.
I'm looking for some Crown Zenith, bro.
Yeah, me too. Well, just one card specifically. Sleepy Mew.
So, Leeds card show is hella busy. Hella busy. Like, look at this, look at this. Bit mad.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of legendary collections.
Oi. It's so big. Oh shit, they've got the love hearts.
I know, yeah.
You're right, oh, it's Pokémon. I already want that as well.
Groudon.
Yeah, the Japanese is like 20 quid.
Where's that from? Is that from Obsidian?
It's either Temporal or Paradox Rift, I forget. But it's like, it's in Japanese, it's like 20 quid, so I'm not going to spend the English is so much more when it's the art that I want.
Kinda busy like boys.
It's too tight. Is Frim looking for the...
He's looking for his Abra.
I don't know, it's in my pile at home, but I might set it off with my 8 selection, but I'm still undecided. Because if it 9s, it's still worth it.
Right down here.
There's loads of Zards there.
That one's is that Darkness Ablaze or something?
What did we say, 30?
It's off-centered, hella off-centered.
Yeah, they always are, bro, the gold ones.
We're at the Leeds card show. It is jam-packed. There's actually no space or anything. But there's a few vendors in here that are stacked, man. No big boys here though.
Snap.
Yeah, the vendors of the snacks actually do have an ate yet. Where's the food at? I don't know. Just gives us a good perspective of what the people should expect, really, isn't it?
Easy, like.
Yeah, man. You need a lot of room for the bloody card shows, isn't it?
And the lines are proper,
Yeah, man.
like proper narrow.
Exactly. You have back-to-back tables. There's only like 3 people you can fit in the line. Oh. Let's see. I think this guy's got some seal that I might have a look at. What they got? I think we've got to do a spin somewhere.
No, we can't.
I just don't want the stock credit. I just want something else. No, man, we're gonna do it, man.
Not seen no Zardy nowhere, mate.
Facts. Facts.
I didn't buy anything. Can't find anything. Absolutely nothing. Can't find anything.
There's a fusion strike there.
Very, very hard to get a hold of. That's probably one in the world, though. Now I'm really going through.
think the space is a bit too small for
Yeah.
the events.
Well, it's good though. There's a lot. There's a lot of degen. There's a lot of degens in this room right now, including the biggest one of them all, right here.
I knew you would point that out.
Right, what we're getting, Philly?
We're gonna get quick village.
What's the dream box? Oh, Japanese or Korean.
It's not the front one. This one.
This one.
Do you do card? Yes, please.
So you have a chance to get a
That's cool. Is that just do
Yeah.
What's the app called, if you don't mind us asking?
That's Sway.
Sway.
Yeah, but also some app does it as well.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Awesome, we
you
just
guys
do
for
that.
that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Cool. Right,
Swear, there we go. We'll do this later.
when we're eating.
When we're eating, yeah. I'll pick something up and at least tempted to get the bloody.
Which one? The Pokémon, the McDonald's pack.
Yeah, you read them, right? It's around the same price in Japan.
Is it? Is there a guaranteed Pikachu in all?
Yeah, yeah. That's the only guarantee. But obviously, it's one of the most studied graded cards of all time.
Just finished Leeds. Philly, shows your cup. Come
One
on.
cup and then a little degen later. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to the Newcastle Card Mania card show. Doing it and hosting it at Sports Central Northumbria. It's quite big, much bigger than Leeds card show. I can see there's a few vendors with like games on. I think there's a Plinko one there. We'll see. We'll explore. See if we can get some good pickups today, and then yeah, let's have a look.
The glare is crazy.
They've got the dormant Luffy look. Nice.
Sick. What are you saying?
I meant to come and buy them.
Really? Where?
Vendor, come and buy them.
Well, no, because I wasn't supposed to do
But
this.
obviously, she was saying she actually goes to all the Card Mania vendor shows.
The share.
So guys, we're at the card show. It's quite a big event. I'd say we've looked at a few vendors and the market is low. You can really see how low it is. So it's good to buy, but people have still got their prices high. So I think Gel was trying to get away with his selling his Charizard. No, people are lowballing him, man. We'll get his interview later, but bloody saying giving him bloody 350 for a 10. Crazy, but no. Still looking. There's a few One Piece vendors. There's a few Yu-Gi-Oh vendors. I've seen a sticker vendor, and there's some cool 3D print vendors as well.
Overall, those two card show experiences were really cool. Again, it gave us an understanding of what it's like to be in card shows, to vend, to deal with vendors, to trade, to buy, all of those kind of things. As I mentioned in the previous episode, we want to do a lot of learning from actually being in the mix, and we got quite a lot of that. Leeds card show was super eventful. Our boy Frim Shady, you'll see him on Whatnot, he came down from Manchester with us, and then it was me, Phil, Liv and Liam, and that was super busy. Honestly, we didn't expect Leeds card show to be that busy. The line was extremely long from when we got there, and I think we got like a lunchtime afternoon entrance. I think the venue was too small and the tickets might have been oversold, and because of that it kind of hindered our experience a little bit, because it was very difficult to really pay attention to what you needed, take a look at the cards, take your time a little bit. Again, I know this will happen, card shows are getting busier now, but I think the space was too small from like one side of the vendor to another. But It was really cool. Saw some cards that we'd never seen before. I personally didn't pick anything up. In terms of the business, we also didn't pick anything up because, again, it was super busy and it was difficult to sort of pay attention. It was really overwhelming, in all honesty. I believe the rest of the gang got some pickups. Phil, he is looking to build up his PC, so he got a Fusion Strike booster box, which is a huge move for him. Newcastle Card Mania. Again, this one, I feel like the venue was a lot better, and it was exactly as I expected. It was a huge venue. The spaces between the vendors were massive, so you could actually walk through, you could line up, you could wait to see the vendors that you want to see. Yeah, overall, I think being local, it felt a lot nicer. It's good to see the hobby growing in the area that you're in. And then in terms of pickups, I came into the card show with 3 cards to trade. I packed 2 Mega Absols from Mega Evolution randomly. I packed a Lily's Determination randomly. All of those 3 cards that I packed on a lunch break, which is mad. I traded those up for a half booster of Journey Together so that me and Loz could open it. We opened that Journey Together half booster and she honestly packed some madness. She wanted 2 things out of Journey Together. She wanted the Wailord and she wanted the Furret. And like 3 packs in, she got the Wailord, which is Juju. Then a couple packs later, she got the Furret. Honestly, you can't make this up. And then lastly, to top it all off, she got an SIR, which is Iono's Belly Bolt. And I know Loz had been wanting to open a Journey Together for ages, so we got that half booster of 18 packs and pulled some bangers. So traded in the 2 Mega Absols and the Lilies for that. Got some cash on top as well and couldn't complain. And then this one, who's shy off camera, just show me your whole entire collection. And her collection is growing. She wanted me to flex it for you guys. Look at that. Nice little collection. Wailords, Bulbasaur from Mega, Carmine, SIR. Where's the other SIR? The Iono's SIR. Honestly, not a bad little one at all. Couple of Japanese, couple of ARs, some banging ARs in there as well. Cynthia's Garchomp and Zoroark. Not bad. Not bad at all. And yeah, I don't think anybody else in the squad, Liam, Liv, Philly, got anything. Because it was local, you know, we might as well have explored it. And honestly, there was no regret. And then lastly, I was very curious on Charizard to see what kind of offer I would get, see where it kind of stands. And so I was kind of gauging it out a little bit. One really cool part was, I didn't even know this either, I was negotiating with Michael Smith, who is a professional darts player. I was wondering why everybody was asking to get photos with this guy, and that is why. He was literally playing in Ali Pali just like a couple of days before that. Crazy, but I'm not big in darts, so I'm really sorry, Michael, that I didn't know you. Now I do. Now I'm a fan. And in the end, he was being really nice. He said, look, I can only offer you, I think he offered like 520 or 530 or something like that, which is not bad at all. That's like, you know, very close to 80%. And he just said, look, might be worth just sitting on it for a little bit, see where it gets at in a couple of months time. And I totally agreed. But there was one moment that left a really bitter taste in my mouth. So prior to speaking with Michael Smith, I saw these 2 vendors and they looked super busy. They looked like really well established vendors. I'll not name names, but I'll just say that the 2 of them wear Stone Island jerseys. My interaction with them honestly left a really bitter taste in my mouth. So I approached them to see if they were potentially looking to buy slabs. They said yes, and then I presented them the Charizard, just like how you normally would. And as I'm expecting, because Charizard is really up and down at the moment, some vendors might take it, some might not. They seemed a little bit on and off about it. They were looking at the comps, and one of the vendors shows me his phone and he was on eBay. And obviously, I know I haven't been in the industry a while, but I've done my research. I've looked at the basics of vending, or the basics of even buying in this case. And one of the guys said to me, he was like, oh, Charizard's really up and down at the moment. I don't know whether this is something that we want to be getting. Let me take a look at the price and then let me see what I could potentially offer you. So I said, okay, cool. You know, take a look, do your due diligence. I was doing my due diligence as well because the price may have updated from the last time that I looked at it. And he looks it up on eBay, shows me it on his phone, and he is sat on the current listed Charizard SIRs that are in Ace 10s. And he says to me, look, I can buy Charizard SIR Ace 10 for this much at the moment. And I said to him, well, those are current listed prices, but of course I can appreciate if there's a buy now for 600 quid, it makes sense to buy the card for 600 quid. But what he was showing me was bid listings. So it was a starting price of, I think it was like £550. It had 0 bids on. It was still on for like another 5 or 6 days or something like that. And I challenged him on that. And I said, yeah, but you're currently looking at listed bids. I'm looking at last solds because it only makes sense that you look at how much people are paying for the card. And he says, look, you're going to find it tough to sell it for more than £550 at the moment, even though £550 listed is £100 below what it has last sold for on the day for like 660, 650, 630. There was 1 or 2 at 800. And in all honesty, I'd have been happy with 550. In all honesty, I'd have been happy with that. And then he turns around and says to me, you'll find it hard to shift that card for 550. I'll offer you 350. Which to me is a madness. That is an absolute madness. Had I not done my due diligence, let's say I was new to the hobby, right? Which I am new to the hobby. Or let's say I might have been a little bit timid to even say no because these guys seemed quite intimidating. Could you imagine that? 50% off the last sold is what they were offering for a card that they know is worth 660, 650, whatever it was at. It was definitely on the 600 plus at this time of recording, which is the 15th of December. And they offered me 350 for an Ace 10 Charizard SIR, and that's how much the raw card goes for. Do you know what I mean? So that's why it left such a bitter taste in my mouth, because it kind of gave me a perspective, and I thought, you're one of them ones that don't care about the community, don't care about the people in the hobby, and that just want to make their peas. Because bro, offering 50% is actually stupid as like, let's face it, I'm still annoyed now, bro. Because let's say you're brand new to the hobby, right? You come in there, you look really excited. Maybe you packed an amazing card. Maybe you packed the SIR, you sent it to Ace, and you're looking to get something like that. And then, you know, let's say that's the first sort of interaction you ever have with vendors. It leaves, honestly, a bitter taste in your mouth. And it was so disappointing to have interacted with these vendors who I'm sure are very successful, and I hope one day to get to the level that they are at. But that was just honestly really shoddy to me. 50% off. They knew that the card was worth that much raw. 80% is 440 and he offered me 350. That's a madness in all honesty. But yeah, so I guess moral of the story here, ranting done. When you're going to card show, always do your due diligence and don't be afraid to say no. Because you will get people in the industry or people in the hobby that seems to just not value their customers and the people that help get them there. You know, as a business, as a vendor, without your customers, then it becomes very difficult to get there. Now, I'm sure they'll do their own work. Maybe they thought that I was completely new and I didn't know what I was talking about because I only had that one card or whatever. But be very vigilant in those situations. You know, don't feel pressured or don't feel like you have to oblige on agreeing on that deal because it's there and then. When that happened, I simply just got my card, walked away. Didn't even say bye, didn't even say no thanks, didn't even say whatever, because to me that was just pure disrespect, bro. 50% off. 50% off the average last sold. Madness. Absolute madness. I get everybody has to make their peas, but it is what it is. Rant done, as I mentioned. Besides that, the overall experience of the card show was great. I managed to get I really wanted to get a Grail guard for the Charizard, which I did, and honestly it looks fire with this Grail guard. Yeah, overall, hope you enjoyed that episode. We'll have a couple more. There's something big that's round the corner that we'll announce very soon. But again, please, if you enjoyed that, don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, share it. Really appreciate you guys for watching. A lot of big things happening over the course of the new year. 2026 is just 2 weeks away, and when did we start this? August. So some big moves happening, and super excited to hopefully update you guys very soon. But thank you so much for watching. If I don't upload before Christmas, which I should upload before Christmas, have a happy Christmas, have a great new year, and I will catch you soon. Peace.